When you eventually decide to stop chasing a woman, everything drastically changes. Suddenly you stop sending texts, calling, and trying to contact her anymore. How will she feel when she notices this change? In today's video, we'll get directly to the point and reveal what a woman does when a man stops seeking to win her over. What is going through her thoughts when she discovers the change of attitude? How does she respond to this new scenario? Get ready to unravel these mysteries today. First point, she feels lonely. In the very first couple of days after you pull back, if the woman sincerely cares about you, she will begin to experience a terrible emptiness. After all, she was subjected to having you around and your efforts to win her attention. She remembers times when you shared laughter, dedicated conversations, and even soothing silences. But surprisingly, you disappear without a trace, leaving her in enormous confusion. Coping with this emptiness created by your unexpected disappearance, it's possible she will try to contact you, seeking to find out what happened and expressing a wish for you to come back. As she waits for a response that never happens, time seems to go by gradually. Her heart raced with stress, and her mind is a storm of unclear thoughts and anxieties about what could have happened to you. She remembers the exchanged texts and repeats every moment for an indication to explain your sudden disappearance. Of course, most women could be in touch out of mere curiosity instead of genuine interest, but it's easy to figure out when it's wishful driving or just a desire fulfilling their curiosity. A woman who misses you will reveal her deep feelings for you, while a curious woman will only seek information without displaying any concern or caring. Her nights get long and stressful, full of a void that only your existence can fulfill. Every reflection in the window causes her heart to leap with hopes of seeing you come back. But the dark reality of your absence persists. Second point, she uses tactics. After feeling overwhelmed with severe discomfort, the woman cannot remain idle and takes action, starting an array of tests. She wants to know how you are doing, if there is another girl in your life, or if you've just lost interest in her. To achieve this, she creates traps by asking seemingly harmless questions, or by attempting to get in touch with you again, being friendly and expressing interest. However, behind this tranquil appearance, there is a storm of feelings. She sways between the hope that things will get back to normal and the worry that her suspicions will be confirmed. Each movement you make is thoroughly evaluated, and each word is strongly scrutinized for signals of betrayal or lack of interest. However, it's important to be very mindful at this stage. This is where a man might be influenced by her charm and ruin everything. The temptation to give in to her appeals is incredible, particularly when her eyes reflect the sorrow of your absence. But resisting is crucial to retaining your dignity and self-respect. If you have decided to pull back and no longer chase her, stay committed to that decision and do not succumb until she proves herself worthy of your devotion. In these scenarios, time is the greatest arbitrator, and it's critical to allow it to do its work while attentively analyzing her actions. Usually, after regaining a man's interest, a woman can get back to treating him with scorn. So, it is important to allow time to pass and notice how she treats you. As frustrating as it might feel, it is preferable to protect your dignity and self-worth than to surrender to a relationship built on deception and emotional games. Third point, she watches you from afar. In certain instances, a woman might prefer not to express herself directly or explain what's happening. Rather, she chooses to monitor the man from afar, either through social media or by frequenting the same locations he does. She might choose not to send a text or make a call, opting to watch silently and make her own judgments. While she watches, her thoughts are overwhelmed with an array of questions. She looks into every post and every photo, striving to decode clues that show what's going on in your life and mind. Every like, every comment is read with almost passionate intensity, in quest of signs that confirm or disprove what she thinks. It's normal for women to start engaging with your posts and pictures on social media, demonstrating her interest indirectly. She might also attempt to get at you by sending mysterious text on your posts. Occasionally, she even engages in some kind of competition with you, dropping clues and being close, but without making the next step of establishing direct contact. In such scenarios, the best technique is to stay firm in your no-contact position, since initiating contact might complicate the situation. Patience is needed, letting things resolve automatically without submitting to the temptation of initiating contact that might be misunderstood. After all, in these calm, peaceful observations, her sincere feelings and intentions can be exposed. Fourth, she shows a lack of interest. Be sincere. Stopping your pursuit will not always make a woman return to you. It's important to remember that there are several possibilities at play, including the possibility that this woman is simply not interested in you and has no concern about your disappearance. Never create delusions that pulling back can guarantee she will return without any issues. A woman will only look for a man if she has a genuine interest. If she does not show interest or concern for you, it's a clear indication that it's not worth putting more effort into this one-sided relationship. Understand that stepping back may not always be effective. Chasing after a woman who only gives bits for your attention indicates that you accept much less than you deserve. Value yourself enough to know when it's time to walk away and find a person who truly appreciates your presence. Never allow women to mess with your feelings, disrespect you, and treat you as meaningless. You deserve to be treated with respect in any relationship. Always remember to build relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. Never settle for less than you deserve,